good morning, and welcome to the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce Chamber Vibes podcast. This is Kayla Waller, the Director of Marketing and Events for the Chamber, and we are super excited. We have our 9th annual Christmas holiday market coming up in just a few days. It is on Saturday, November 12th at CVCC in Bedford from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. This year, we're going to have around 40 vendors. We'll have Muncie Smoke Shack there cooking all day. And this year, we're going to be doing a Christmas card photo shoot where you and your family can come in and get a photo taken at 2 different Christmas backdrops, including one photo with Santa. We will be sending out these images digitally, either by text or email, so you can get them pretty quickly if you still need to get your Christmas cards ordered, or if you just need some Christmas prints updated at your house. That's going to be our last signature event of the year, so we're really excited to just get the community out, get some holiday shopping done with some small businesses in the community. And then we'll have our final A Line Before 9 networking event on Tuesday, December 13th from 8 to 9 a.m. at the Bedford Welcome Center. It's their annual Festival of Trees, so you can come out and do some networking and eat some breakfast and see all of the beautiful trees that they'll have at the Welcome Center this year. So yesterday, November 1st, kicked off a really important season for small communities and small businesses, and it is small business season. So small business season is going to run from November 1st through December 31st, and it's just a time for us to encourage everyone in our community to support our friends and neighbors by shopping, dining, and exploring our small businesses in our area. So today I have a special guest. I have Susan Martin from the Bauer Center joining us. Good morning, Susan.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, thanks.
So I know we both kind of work with small business season, and we like to kind of get the word out about our businesses in the community and just help our businesses as much as possible. What do you think small business season means to our businesses in Bedford?
Well, this shopping small business is extremely important, obviously, all year long. But it's wonderful that during this holiday season, there is this wonderful marketing promotion and push to encourage individuals to do that shopping locally. Supporting small businesses it's so important because, it creates a vibrant community. They create more than 2/3 of new jobs in a community, and they account for over half of the workforce. So I think it's important for people to know how important supporting the small businesses in your community are to your neighbors as well that may be working there, and how that supports your community as a whole and makes it a vibrant community to live, work, and play in as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And there are so many ways to support these small businesses. Even if everyone can't get out and spend a bunch of money at these businesses, you can write reviews or refer your friends, check in on social media. That's always a big one to help businesses get their names out and help more people see them. It seems like social media is a good way to just kind of get the word out about these businesses, but you can just do other things other than spend money to help these businesses as well.
Yes, definitely. I mean, word of mouth marketing is one of the best ways that you can support a local or small business. Even if you haven't shopped there recently, but you do that review on something that you may have purchased in the past, or you continue to support them by sharing the experiences that you've had in small businesses in your community, and what they may have done for you, and what they can do for others. And just being sure to make individuals aware small businesses also have such unique ideas, products, opportunities that sometimes you're not going to get at your big box stores. So that's also a great feature about shopping locally, is you may be supporting another individual, because we have a lot of businesses, especially in Bedford, that are supporting local artisans such as the Bauer Center, Electrico, Goose Creek, so that you're not only supporting that business itself, but it's trickling down and supporting others. Folks don't think sometimes of individuals that are more of a home-based business that may be selling their items, whether they be handmade, handcrafted, or repurposed, in these local stores. So you're supporting more than just that local store. It's trickling down and supporting those others that are also considered small business owners.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was looking at something yesterday that it was kind of a flow chart graphic, and it says the stylist buys coffee, the waiter gets a haircut, the cleaner tips the waiter, you pick up clothes from the cleaner. So it just goes
Yes.
around and around and
Yes.
around. When we keep our dollars in Bedford, we can just help our businesses here continue to thrive. And like you mentioned there, we have so many awesome, awesome small businesses in our community, and I know that you've been out kind of speaking to some businesses to see who's going to be open on Small Business Saturday, which is always the Saturday after Thanksgiving. So, will you name just a few of those that you've talked to that we know are going to be open that day?
Sure. We're really excited because, and I'll mention that in a moment, we're having an event that's going to support local artisans and crafters, but we want to support our local businesses on that same day. So we want to be able to send guests that come into our event out into the community and make sure that they're visiting our other businesses. And some of the ones that we know are going to be open, and these are just ones that I have personally talked to: Goose Creek Studio, BVA Mercantile, Electrico, Arthur's Jewelry, obviously our dining, local restaurant establishments, Bridge Street Cafe, Town Kitchen Provisions, Azul's. Those are just a few. Terrace Blooms. We have a lot of opportunities. Our antique stores. I mean, there are a lot of great uh, retail and restaurant establishments in our community. They're going to be open on Small Business Saturday, and it's just a great opportunity, especially if you have guests that are visiting for the Thanksgiving weekend, to get them out and expose them to downtown, do a little shopping, dining, and really just enjoy the day.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be a really great time for just everyone to come out and support these businesses. And like you said, your people are going to have family in town. It's going to be the weekend of Thanksgiving, so the date is going to be Saturday, November 26th. And you mentioned your mistletoe makers market. So, will you tell us a little bit about the market and then also the opportunities for childcare that day?
Sure, yes. So, Bauer Center for the Arts each year hosts the Mistletoe Makers Market. I believe we're in about our fifth year with this event. And we host that on Small Business Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. We'll have 20 vendors located inside the Bauer Center of local and regional artists and crafters. Those that'll be there will all have items that are handcrafted, handmade, one of a kind gifts that you can go ahead and get your Christmas shopping started and buy something very personal for your friends and family. In addition to that, we're going to offer a free gift wrapping station so that you can get your items gift wrapped that day if you'd like to do so. We're all of our participants participate in our door prize opportunity. So there's door prize. Available. We're going to have a free character artist. So if you want to come in and get a character done of your family, your kids, we have free face painting for the kids as well. And then new this year, we're doing drop and shop. So if you want to bring your kids in, admission to the actual event is free. It's complimentary. We ask that you consider a donation to support the arts in Bauer Center. But our drop and shop space is for families if they want to bring their kids in and drop them off for an hour, 2 hours, all 5 hours. There is a charge. It's $5 an hour per child, or you can do $20 for all 5 hours if you'd like. We're going to be offering a creative, safe space with our licensed instructors, and the kids will be able to do lots of different crafts while they're there, make a gift for their family members, cookie decorating, just some fun activities, something kind of similar to what we do when we do our summer camps for youth as well. So it's a great opportunity if family members want to bring their kids by and drop them off, take advantage of our Mistletoe Makers Market, but then also explore downtown and shop with all the other retail establishments in town while they're there.
Yeah, and that is awesome. And like you mentioned, you have your licensed professionals that are going to be taking care of the kids that day. So if anybody wants to come, they can leave their kids at the Bauer Center for a couple hours if they wanted to explore the downtown area
Hmm.
and get some shopping done. It's a great opportunity. So tell us a little bit more about just the Bauer Center and the history of the Bauer Center. And then I know you guys do tons of stuff year round. So just give us a little bit of a highlight of what you
Sure,
guys
I
do.
appreciate that. So the Bauer Center for the Arts is a arts and cultural community center. We're here because we want to be able to provide the opportunity for our community members to immerse themselves in the visual and performing arts. And we do that through art exhibits. We do as many as 10 to 12 different exhibits throughout the year, and they include national exhibits that bring in artwork from around the country, to local, regional art exhibits, youth art exhibits. We collaborate with Bedford County Public Schools and host their elementary, middle school, and high school art shows. We actually have the elementary art show coming up the week of November 15th. So we're real excited for that, to come out and see the youth and how creative and talented they are in our community. In addition to art exhibits, we also have live performances at the Bauer Center for the Arts. We do a concert series every year that includes artists from around the country, but then we also do local and regional artists as well. And it ranges from everything to classical, jazz, bluegrass, country. We try to do a lot of variety. We also work with Opera on the James and do some opera performances for youth and adults. We have theatrical performances. We've been working with an individual out of Abingdon from the Barter Theater that's been doing some one-man shows. And we also have our own little theater group right now at the Bauer Center that's going to be doing a Seussified Christmas in December. That's going to be performing here locally. In addition to that, we want everyone to have the opportunity to get their hands dirty and create. So we offer classes for both adults and youth. They're kind of set up on a semester basis, so by the seasons, so fall, winter, spring, summer. We're wrapping up our fall semester through the next 2 months, and then our winter session will start the 1st of February. And that can be anything from clay to pottery, painting, mosaics, drawing. We do dance, theater. We've recently been doing some macrame. We've been doing some, one-offs where we do workshops. So some of our classes can last for like 4 to 6 weeks, where you come, one day or one evening a week, and some of them can be a 1 or 2 day workshop. So it's really all about what you're interested in. We just did a 2-day workshop where the adults got to come in and make Christmas ornaments. So it's a little bit of everything, and we just want people to feel comfortable. There's no experience necessary. We do offer some of our classes at varying levels. So if you're at a little more of an intermediate or advanced level, for example, doing pottery or wheel throwing, we have those available. And then we also offer some open studio time too. So if you're already kind of more experienced in clay and pottery, and you just want to come in and utilize our space and our tools and our equipment and our kiln and things like that, you can do that as well. So we really just want to make it a community space where everybody can have access to the arts. Lastly, the newest thing that we've been offering is outreach. And we're working with some of our local community partners. Right now, we're working with the World Community Education Center, which is a Montessori school here in Bedford, where we're actually taking the arts instruction to them 2 days a week. So we're looking at opportunities where we can not only provide it there at the Bauer Center space, but make sure we're getting out and about into the community and taking it to those that might not be able to get to us.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so awesome to me how many things that you guys do and just the opportunities that you allow adults and kids in our area just to learn new things.
Mhm.
Even adults all the time, I think they don't need to learn new things, or they can't learn new things, but you can always pick up some new type of craft, or something that you like to do even in adulthood.
Yes, and it's very, as we were going through COVID, arts are very healing. You get an opportunity to express yourself, to somehow maybe work with your hands. It's just and it's also very community oriented in that you get to connect with new people. You can make new friends. I mean, it's really kind of a socialization opportunity as well,
Mhm.
and just a fun opportunity to create something.
Yeah, absolutely. So if people are interested in learning more about the Bauer Center, or uh, looking into registering for some of your workshops or classes, what are your hours,
Mhm.
and what's the best way for people to get in touch or see what you guys have going on?
So right now, our hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we're open every second Friday from 5 to 7. So we have additional evening hours for those that can't get there during the day. We're basically, staff is there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. So if you need assistance, you're welcome to stop by. We have a doorbell that you can ring after hours, but to visit our exhibits and things like that. Now, our classes typically, though, take place at different varying hours. Some of them are in the evening, some of them are on weekends. So those vary based on the different classes. Everything is on our website at bowerscenter.org. You can register for anything that we're offering, concerts, performances, classes. All of that can be done through the website as well. But you're welcome to walk in and a staff member will help you register also in person.
All right. Well, that sounds awesome. Well, thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
We're really looking forward to the small business season and being able to promote places like the Bauer Center and our other awesome businesses that are in our community. So, on the Chamber social media pages, we will be spotlighting some of our businesses that are going to be open and things that they're going to be doing throughout the season. And then, as a last reminder, that Small Business Saturday is going to be on Saturday, November 26th. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and the Bauer Center is going to have their Mistletoe Makers Market from 10 to 3 that day. So, do you have any final thoughts about small business season or the Bauer Center, or anything you want to mention?
I mean, I just, my background is through Chamber of Commerce, so I'm very passionate about Small Business Saturday. And no matter, where you are, everybody can be a part of this. It's a great opportunity for communities to come together and really support each other. And just like you said, going to the coffee shop then could be the same person and that goes on to do shopping locally at the florist, or then going to the dry cleaner, et cetera, et cetera. I think that it's just a great opportunity for our community to come together as a whole and really support each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks again for coming on. And for everyone else, if you have any questions about the chamber, you can visit us at bedfordareachamber.com. And if you have any questions, you can feel free to call us. Our office number is 540-586-9401. And keep a lookout for our next Chamber Vibes podcast.